This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.
Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of FCM. We're in the cut. You already know what time it is. Sunday service in full effect. To my left, I have the cult hero himself, Mr. Culture Cams. Let's give him a round of applause.
Are you wearing your own merch, by the way?
Hey, soon to be. Let's go. Look at that. Wavy.
And to my right, of course, the podcasting Pepe himself. We have Fuad Dani.
Yeah, baby.
Give a round of applause.
As always.
And of course, your host the most, myself, Maiwa Kodri. Give me a little set as well, you know, little set. Obviously, you heard the intro, but Martin, the great one, the voice. That's how we do here. We got dub plates. We got dub plates. If your podcast ain't got dub plates, then you ain't got dub plates. You get me? But listen,
Can we get a drop?
But welcome back to another episode. You know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe.
Indeed.
Algorithm. Let's not get complacent in the last weeks of the season. Let's keep doubling down. This is what makes this show great. We're here for the entertainment. You now need to evangelize and spread the word. Go and let everyone know that we are live right now. Smash, bro. This is it, man.
Sunday, innit?
Spread the word,
Sunday
innit? You get me?
service.
See, I got the cross on my head.
Sunday,
Come
where's
on,
the
man.
cross?
That stuff.
Hey, right. Come on, man. Hey,
listen,
let's go.
As is normal custom around here.
I can't co-sign that. That's it, man. I can't co-sign that.
As is custom around here, you already know what time it is. We like to do a little something on the show, which is to celebrate the efforts of our teams here and there. But I've got a few things to do. Hold tight the halfway European final collectors. Halfway.
You're nearly there, people.
Halfway.
One foot in.
And then hold tight the 3-point collectors as well, wherever you are.
Big up. It ain't easy.
Hold tight the participants as well. Thank you for turning up. God of Honor hype. Hold that. And then, yeah, man, listen. I won't lie to you. This episode is one of vibes. There's a good feeling in the camp because there could be European finals for all of us.
Hey, say it again.
There could be European finals for all of us.
This pod are gonna have 3 European finalists.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who thought we'd be here, huh?
Not me.
Whoa, what a time to be alive, man.
But there is something that I would like to pay close attention to, if you allow me to take the floor.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I was sitting down and looking at, the lay of the land. And it occurred to me that there are 2 teams that are 16th and 17th in the Premier League. And by the way, things are
16th.
15th and
Be a bit more
15th.
respect.
Oh, you've gone up.
Okay, man, down that extra place,
15th,
bro.
Bro, you know what I mean?
15th
West
and
Ham are still
Put some
there,
respect
blood.
on my
15th and
16th
16th.
place.
And the way things are going, potentially one of these teams could be in the Champions League.
Win the Champions League.
Aye,
Be in the Champions League.
One day.
Be in the Champions League.
It's poetic, right?
It is somewhat poetic. Because that's the question I actually have. Does it look funny on certain teams if everyone qualifies for the Champions League and one team collects a trophy and the other team doesn't?
Boy, I mean, that's what it's all about. I've seen people talk about who has better seasons. I'm not in all of that. I'm all about success. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Did you win the competitions that you were entered into? You know what I'm saying? Could you have won any of the ones that you entered? That's what really matters, right? Of course, league position and stuff matters to determine how good your football team is in totality, which is understandable. But hey, if you're gonna have a poor season, let's leave with a little bit of juice. You know what I mean? If I'm going to go down, let me at least get a haymaker out there. You know what I'm trying to say? So, look, 15th, 16th, Fuad. I know I'm going to be there, bro. I know my club is going to be in Bilbao, bro. Make sure you're in Bilbao, bro.
We going to be there.
Make sure you're in Bilbao. Are you going to be there?
We will be there.
Definitely.
No matter what.
Definitely.
No matter. Don't let that one goal conceded fool you. It might have gave me a little bit of nerves. But I'm not nervous. I'm just saying. We will be there.
Yeah?
For me, listen, as you said, I think no matter how bad the season is, you want to at least leave with a little bit of something. I think our trophy drought has gone on what now? since 2008. So listen, we've had semi-finals, we've had Carabao finals where we've nearly gotten there. 3-1 first leg win. We should see this job through. Considering as well, Frankfurt in the last round, I thought we done pretty well in the second leg, going away to them. That was going to be the team who I thought if we were going to come unstuck, it was going to be against them. Then, once we get to that final, we play potentially these man, who we've beaten 3 times already this season, knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Or if Bilbao do a magical turnaround, we play Bilbao in their home stadium.
Magical
For me,
turnaround
the-
high.
Hey,
Magical turnaround high.
This is where it just gets card to right
early
here.
goal. You never know.
I know.
What if you both don't go through?
Impossible.
Hey, yo, I was not ready for that angle. But I don't even think that thought has popped into any Spurs or United fans'
We might not
head.
be able to record.
Nah, I'm not. I'm fleeing the country. Big
Bro.
man thing.
Nah, I think. Yeah, listen. I know Man United are gonna be there. You know what I'm trying to say? 3-0 at Bilbao. Come on, let's have it right. We're
That
gonna
was
be
crazy. I can't.
bro.
lie.
Even if Bilbao scored 4 goals or 3 goals, we will score, bro. We will score. We think we're getting 4 zipped. Zip, bap, no response. 3 zip. It's not happening, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, and a lot of people, right? I know it's Man United, so we're a bit nervous. Some people are still acting scared. We could boil it. It's not happening. We will be in Bilbao again, bro. That's what it is. But it's you boys is the one where it's a bit nervy. You lot is the one.
That's your
People are a
tough,
bit
right?
nervous. I just want you to do your job. Don't let me
worry
down.
about us.
I want that all English final, bro. Don't let me down because I know what's gonna happen in that final, bro.
This arrogance is what's
Yeah.
going to cost them because they
Yeah,
think they're just
cool.
going to roll. In his head, they've already won the trophy. What's the point of the second leg?
No,
What's the
that's
point
not true.
of the
That's
final?
not true. That's
He
not true.
thinks United have already won this, and the only reason why he's thinking, let me buck Spurs. Oh, if Spurs come, they'll do the typical thing of bottling it.
Nah.
I'm telling you. If you link us in the final,
Yeah.
it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be what you think.
But you said if.
That's all I'm
You
saying.
said if. You're not sounding. You're not sounding sure. He's still holding back.
There's still a gear. Hey, with this club, I'm telling you, we have been traumatized far too many times, bro. So that goal conceded gave a little nerves, but in actuality, I should be in the final.
I hear
in all
it.
honesty.
I hear
So
it.
once we get there, we just start making prayers. You know what I mean?
Where Chelsea in the booked a little final as well, 4-1. You know, Conference League.
No.
Do what needs to be done. You understand? It's a nice feeling, man.
Did
We
you see
don't
the
care.
tone he even
We
said
don't
that?
care. We don't care. We
Chelsea
don't
are in
care.
a conference
We
final.
booked
I know,
Yeah.
but seriously, Maze. If you lot lose to Betis in the final, bro.
Hey,
No,
Betis or Fiorentina?
That will happen.
Betis are looking a little problem. You
They
see
are.
Anthony?
Imagine-
Yeah, I know he's but we got something for Anthony.
Yo.
we got something for Anthony.
Yo,
we have
that
to.
final might be closer than you think.
No, we have
Hey,
something for Anthony.
it might be closer than you think. Betis.
the biggest thing now is we beat Liverpool today, which is thank you Liverpool, God of honor. You left with something. We left with something too.
Yeah.
Right. So now that battle for top four was interesting to me, but I think my appetite. I want a bit more.
Like what?
I want a bit more
Like what?
because Liverpool play Arsenal next, right? And they need a response.
What you saying? You're eyeing up
So
what?
if they beat Arsenal, and if we can load up something for Newcastle, that takes it to 1 point on Arsenal.
Wait, what are you trying to say? Tell me what you're trying to say right now.
Wait, can we close on Arsenal?
Ooh.
Did our season start today? Did I?
All season is
wait,
strapping.
wait. What? All we needed was a new sponsor. The Mac. Now they make buildings. Are we building something? Boy. Listen,
Boy, I mean, if that is a possibility.
let me not lie to you. It's
That,
already
even that
it's-
graphic there is wrong. Chelsea have 63 points.
it's already mad that City are like there. City are like breathing on their necks. Like what? Can't we like just join a little
fisticuffs.
Man
like,
want
man want rave,
too.
bro. Man want rave, like
Man
what?
want rave.
Man want rave.
Boy, if Chelsea, what would that look like though? What if Arsenal do drop down from second place? So obviously they've been holding down second place all season. We'll try to be getting first place at a point, but it's holding down second place. What is the outlook if Arsenal do drop down behind Man City and potentially let's see what happens? I just refuse to believe Chelsea will catch
This
them.
is a hypothetical, right?
Yeah. That would be ridiculous.
Contextually, I think
that's when you start questioning the manager's tenure.
Really?
Of course. Because
Even second to third place is a big difference.
It changes the context of everything. Because there's no way you can let a season collapse in that manner, in my opinion. I think the season where, City are meant to be, that you've been waiting for, the City decline. And then let's say you follow that up with the way you've gone out in the Champions League semi-final, the way you went out in the FA Cup. I think you start looking at a lot of things. You start looking at the whole tenure of the 5 years. Has it been good enough? This squad he's built. I mean, I saw someone putting out a tweet this morning saying there's a lot of players in the squad that look replaceable within the starting 11. There's maybe 4 or 5 that they can keep. And I'm thinking, hold on, what? A man talking about an overhaul in the squad already? It's like, I thought this was Arteta's vision. So in my opinion, I think they should be a lot closer to Liverpool than what they are. And listen, I understand sometimes when the season punches out, you're kind of just thinking, do you know what, let's at least focus. But to let it go out in this way, I think, that's when and especially if you fall behind City or Chelsea, as you're saying, brother. After the way people have been talking about Chelsea halfway through the season, City having arguably their worst campaign in how long, and you finish behind them? Come on, man. That can't just be looked at as, oh, well, you didn't win the title, so it's all the same, I guess.
What I would say is, the big caveat is, of course, they are in a Champions League semi-final. They're 1-0 down.
That's the big thing.
The game midweek is a massive game.
That's everything.
It is literally everything now. Declan Rice before the first fixture was saying, when we don't have the ball, we die. Listen, if you don't win this game, you might actually die. Like, that's how mad it is. Like, it's mental. Do you know how much is weighing on this game now? Because realistically, they've got Liverpool who are going to want to bounce back because they want to try and get as close to 90 points as possible. They've got Newcastle who are trying to wrestle down the top 4 spots. Realistically, they could lose 2 more games this season. City are in the ascendancy. Are they going to beat Palace in the final? You probably put your money on them doing that. KDB send-off. They are looking to finish this season with having a trophy and saying, you know what, even at our worst, we still delivered. Arsenal now have something that they need to contain in their own selves with the Champions League, but now there's so much happening around them, they've got to be careful. Because remember, they laughed at Spurs for finishing third in the 2-horse race. This one here will be a lot worse.
The narrative of that as well, if you know the truth, you know the truth. Arsenal dominated for the majority of that season. February, they beat Leicester to be top of the table, and somehow we're the ones who bottled it. Come on. Know your facts.
You did.
Know your facts.
You did.
We were never actually top at any point of the season.
No, the whole third in the 2-horse race thing.
But I get what you're saying. You can run the same narratives.
They messed it up, but everything does come down to Wednesday for Arsenal. I mean, or is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
It doesn't, because really and truly, 3rd place, 2nd place, 4th place, if I'm in the Champions League final and I got opportunity, I'm 1 game away from winning the Champions League. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? I think, especially if Arsenal win on Wednesday, I think they can slide down in the table because, bro, listen, we're all humans, yeah? I got a Champions League final on the way. I got a Champions League semi-final. You think I care about Bournemouth, bro? You think, like, when I'm running 50-50s, that extra yard, I'm thinking, that hammy's feeling a bit tight today. The masseuse didn't do me today. I'm gonna be thinking about the next game. Do you get where I'm coming from? I'm thinking about the bigger game. So I think if Arsenal win, they could slide down the table because they'll be thinking about Champions League final. If they lose, I think they'll secure 2nd place. I think because at some point they'll be like, listen, this is what we're playing for.
But then if it's a case of you don't care about the Bournemouth game, why not rotate the whole 11?
That was very questionable.
Why not do what United did, what Spurs did? Like, they see the importance of that upcoming game in 3 days. I'm seeing Fredrickson. I'm seeing Archie Gray playing right back. All of these teams who are in the semi-finals are actually doing but the same thing that Arteta's been accused of all season of not using his squad right. All of a sudden now in the crunch point, you're telling me again, you're going for a game that you supposedly don't care about and the title's done, but you're going full strength against Bournemouth.
I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why Arteta went full strength. I thought he was
Partey, Rice, Odegaard in midfield. Seeing Sacco coming off a hamstring injury. I'm like, this is the 11th. This is the 11th,
I don't think so.
86th minute. That's resting him for Wednesday, right? I mean, come on.
I didn't understand why he stood. I mean, look, I guess you want to say you take respect and pride in every competition or whatever, but at the same time, I'm thinking, listen, like Robbie said, there's bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? Sometimes there is bigger fish to fry. And that is the PSG game because your whole season rests on it. Like, that's all the players will be thinking about. I actually think that maybe starting Waneri, starting Sterling, starting Zinchenko, starting Tierney, some players that, yes, they're not going to start against PSG.
Yeah.
But what if you need to call upon them? Make sure they're warm, they're ready, they maybe win. Maybe they win against Bournemouth, they get a little bit of... But then he started the players that are going to play, and now they lost. And now I'm thinking to myself, is that kind of a confidence dent? I never really think that the Champions League, your result in the midweek affects your Champions League, or your result in the weekend affects Champions League. But the manner that it's like back-to-back losses.
What I would say though is, I think when you're thinking about Arsenal in particular, it is mad, but one game can define your whole season. And I know that a season is a long time, and people will be like, "Oh, this is like hyperbole," but really and truly, one game literally can define. Hyperbole. There is hyperbole as well. It's both. It's both.
No. I tried to use hyperbole one time. I got bantered out of the room. It's hyperbole.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I said hyperbole one time. And man said, what? Super Bowl.
What is it?
They said,
No, but
what
there's
type
two
of
different
bowl?
words. There's two
They said,
different
nah,
words,
it ain't hyperbole. It's hyperbole.
No, but there's two words.
The word you're trying to use is hyperbole.
Fair dues. Thank you.
Hyperbole?
Hey,
Now I gotta check this out. What? Hyperbole?
Hey, you learn something new every day.
Real
B.
talk, man. You gotta be humble
You know
enough
what I
to.
mean?
Hyperbole.
Yeah, there's hyperbole. But I thought hyperbole.
No, there's no such thing as hyperbole. It's
That's
hyper. It's
That's mad. See,
hyperbole.
FCM 's
Yeah, exactly.
culture,
Yeah.
schooling people.
You learn something new every day.
Real talk.
Education. You know what I mean?
I've been
This is what
saying
the old
hyper-
heads are here for sometimes.
Blood, I've been saying hyperbole for all my life, bro. Not one person has corrected that, bro. I don't think many people know that, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of
someone
men
said-
read it how it's written.
Yeah,
It's
hyperbole.
Yeah.
Hyperbole.
And it's hyperbole.
Bro, this is why English language is one of the hardest to
Cooked.
learn, bro.
It's
Cooked
mad.
language.
It's mad. But speaking on Arsenal, like
That's
this
the
one
Super Bowl's
game.
new competition. That's actually a good name. I can't lie. Hyperbole. Welcome to the Hyperbole.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But honestly, their season is defined by this game, and it sounds dramatic to say, but it is because you've been if they were not to get to the Champions League final, that's how many years without the trophy?
Never.
No, for Arteta, how many years without a trophy?
Oh,
Yeah,
since
it'd be
his first
five,
year.
Since his first year. It's then that whole thing, and I give them credit, but what people do is they'll look back and start saying, you beat Madrid, but the context of the Madrid season was that Madrid weren't that great, etc., etc. Wait, hold on, is this breaking news?
No, it's not breaking, I don't think. But Timber could miss the final. I mean, the semi-final. That's a big loss, you know. Because I saw Ben White's game, a little bit of his game. It wasn't the greatest. He obviously just come back from injury. Kvara, listen, Timber's one of them players that he can get joy. You can lock him. He can lock off a Kvara, but
Even Kvara's having fun with him though in that first half.
I would say he kept fouling him, but like.
Dewey said, "I want some."
Bruh.
Dewey was that.
Let me get some. Let me get some.
But I don't know about that one. If that's a bad injury still. That's a big player for them.
I think all this goes to say is that game is massive, and they've got to give it everything. And as you said, I think if you get to Champions League final, wherever the domestic season then ends, you've got to the final of the biggest competition.
Who's winning?
I think
Who's winning?
I think PSG do it. You know,
PSG.
PSG do it.
You know what though? Let me say something.
Here we go.
Let me say something now. Real talks. I think PSG. Yeah, I said it on also. I think PSG. Initially, I said Arsenal will go through this tie, but I think PSG now because I never expected them to lose at home. Right, PSG to beat Arsenal at home. But Arsenal are better when people don't expect them to win, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Every time Arsenal become a favorite, they lose, bro. I don't know. They do something to disappoint. When Arsenal are not expected to win, they win. But the only difference is I'm not used to seeing Arsenal trying to chase a game.
Yeah.
And Arsenal like to control games, and Arteta likes to be ultimate control. So I don't think this game suits Arsenal particularly, like chasing that they have to go and win at PSG. That could open space up. That's just a completely different game to what I see Arsenal playing, especially away. So I'm going to go PSG, but trust me, man, Arsenal like to win the games where people are not expecting them to win.
I don't think it'd be a walkover. I think it's going to be closely contested. But in terms of, as you're saying, Arsenal's incentive to score multiple goals, I don't see PSG giving them ample opportunities to do that through set pieces or these fragmented moments. and I also see PSG.
It just takes one set piece.
It takes one set piece.
15th minute.
100%. But at the same time, PSG have enough to. It takes 2 minutes to score the goal. The Dembele goal, he was running down the middle. Yeah. No one's stopping him. Goes out, comes back. First, like
38% of PSG's goals have been set pieces.
Comfortable for PSG because
comfortable.
If PSG score, it opens the game up immediately.
Yeah.
At any point of the game, if PSG score, because Arsenal have to come out and get 2 goals. And I think, listen, you start leaving yourself open with those types of players who are devastating on the counter attack. For me, it's curtains. And I think PSG at home as well. If this second leg was at the Emirates, maybe you could say, you know, it'd be a different atmosphere. Arsenal maybe would, you know, feel that kind of energy. But the energy from the first leg, the way they played over the weekend, I don't know how all of a sudden they flick a switch, get them up for a game at Parc des Princes, where you know the atmosphere is going to be crazy for them, because PSG have been itching for this Champions League just as much as any other club. And in my opinion, I think this season they've got the balance in their squad spot on. I think Donnarumma's on that type of run where every round he's had this kind of iconic game where you're just thinking, oh shit, this is this year's Neuer, this year's Maddison, this year's Courtois. We've seen goalkeepers go on these types of runs, and I can't see anything beyond a 3-1 PSG in my opinion.
3-1.
Yeah.
Ooh. If PSG get the first goal, wow, that takes it out of the. But then there's another tie. There's Barcelona. There's Inter. That was incredible. That game's in the. That's the.
Do you know why that made me laugh? Because you appreciate this. Dumfries had his what's matey boy's name, the striker for your national team that was at Burnley.
Weghorst.
He tried to have his Weghorst.
Nah, don't do him like that.
No,
don't do
hear
him
what I'm
like
saying.
that. Respect Dumfries.
Hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, Yamal. Oh my goodness. And Dumfries is like, just wait. Now that with Messi at the World Cup.
Bicycles for you, bro. We need, huh? I got bangers, huh? Yo,
I got assists.
What a player, man.
Honestly, that game was, and again, people don't really associate Inter with like being able to go and score goals like that. But they said, listen, we can throw a punch as well.
Only thing I'm concerned about with Inter is the Lautaro injury. I don't know if the news has come out how long that is potentially.
They said that he's going to be fit.
Second leg. If he's going to be fit,
then
those are the types of games you get the injection for, brother. We just need you out there in body and spirit. You know what I mean? But I think he could be huge for them.
Breaking news!
Real Madrid have decided to sign Arsenal's William Saliba. They've been in talks with all parties for weeks, and they want him this summer.
Damn.
I mean, listen.
Summer.
That is a definition of paper talk, in my opinion. What? Real Madrid all of a sudden snap their finger and say they want a player, and all of a sudden it's done. Nah, brother.
They said they've been talking.
You either got to wait 2 years for his contract to run out, or you're going to spend all summer unsettling him. In which case, it's just paper talk.
Oh, summer. They're starting now.
Yeah, let them start, man.
Hey, do you know I like Madrid? Yeah, they're so like
tactile.
There's that,
slimy.
But there's so much vim in it. It's like you guys beat us, and because we're gonna unset you in every way, shape, or form. You've got a big game come up. Let's turn his head. The refereeing decisions in the first leg, I was like, has a brown paper bag been slipped here by?
And to be fair, Rudiger's just gone for surgery.
Rudiger's gone. Militao's a croc now. Alaba's on his way out. They have to get some centre halves.
Euro's gone now.
Euro's gone. There were links with Dean Hoyson, remember. I don't know if they're going to go for that, but they were linked with him.
I reckon Chelsea are going to get pump faked into 80
I don't
million
think we're going to
that.
do it.
They were linked. No, it's 50-minute release clause.
I don't think
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I
think you lot are foolish.
I don't think we're going to do it.
Saliba. That's a big loss, though. That's a big loss.
Saliba sounds like a Madrid star, innit? It sounds like a Madrid name.
What do you think he should do?
Don't get exposed on the big stage, big dog. World Cup coming. Focus. That's all I'm saying. You know
hey, that'll get him World Cup starter. There will be no Upamecano Konate thing going on.
Boy Saliba, don't run from the grind, baby. You ain't done nothing at Arsenal. I'm watching you very carefully. Don't run from the grind.
Let me quickly do these super chats that we've got here. Dwayne says Bruno arrested for a 90. They're not ready in relation to Bruno arrested for a 90. They're not ready.
Yeah. We sealed the deal. Thursday we get it done. In fact, we want an early goal. Let everyone talk about. Imagine if we're getting an early goal. Let's just seal it.
This is why Man United can never be good again. I can't stand this brother. Like he has one good game of the whole year, and this is how they act.
I'm sick of this. This is
Like,
why
they lost
United
4-3 today,
need
though.
to lurch
They lost
in the
4-3 today.
trenches of football.
They lost-
People like this
they lost
cannot have their
4-3 today.
backups again.
Bro,
Never.
this is
I can
pure
imagine
hating.
what you were like in school.
This is
honestly.
pure- yeah, of course.
Insufferable.
Yes.
Like we constantly criticize City, talk about Arsenal fans.
Yes.
We forget these demons.
Yes.
These devils.
And we'll be back
What they're
soon.
really made of.
Shaitan
We'll
Club.
be back soon.
His team lost
bro.
4-3 today as well, you know. He
Yeah,
just-
don't worry. Hey, we're doing a
don't know what we're dealing with,
Perez,
mate.
bro. What? Bro, Brentford beat us. Give me Brian Mbeumo. Give me Brian Mbeumo.
These men are 16th, 15th place here. Scaz was asking him, who are your dream signings
Yeah.
for the summer? Get out here,
Yeah,
man.
blood.
Go shop in the bargain bin,
Yeah,
man.
bro. Who's my dream side? Hey, give me Mbeumo.
Listen,
Cunha, come here
nah,
too,
bro.
blood.
We
We
gotta
said
take the
come here
battery
too,
out of
bro.
these, man.
What's
I
that? What's that?
promise
Combined
you.
about 30 Premier
Hey,
League goals.
if
Come
there's
here, bro.
any football justice, we will buck these men in the final and finish them.
Bro,
If
why
there's
is he acting like anyone wants these lot to save football? You ain't the ones.
save
People don't want you to win
It's
shit
the-
too.
we do. Only
Who?
Arsenal fans, though. Only
Nah,
Arsenal
nah,
fans,
nah.
though.
People don't
I
want
don't think
Spurs
anyone
to win
wants
nothing,
you
man.
guys Spurs to win.
People don't want no
Chelsea
Spurs
lot.
winning nothing,
No,
man.
but
Focus
what
on
does
the conference.
Spurs
Face front,
winning
man.
do for football?
It does.
No, but what does it
Full
do for
story.
football?
The drought ending.
United winning
what I mean?
the Europa
Club-
League.
The little guy winning for once.
Nah,
you know what
the
I
Euro-
mean?
you know-
Nobody
you know
wants
when
to
you're looking
see
at the
this
list-
inflated club.
Nah,
winning.
you know when you're looking at the list of Europa winners.
I was about to do that now.
The list of Europa winners. UEFA need it to say
we sit there.
Manchester
With Villarreal
United
as well. Well, a similar story like us. Never won a trophy
nah.
before that. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
of that
Unai
ilk.
Emery, bro.
What,
Yours,
of that
they're
ilk?
gonna look back and just see Big Ange and Tottenham. Nah,
That's the one asterisk.
Yeah,
I'm
big
like,
guy.
yo,
Wait,
man.
Tottenham.
last few years we've had Sevilla, Frankfurt, Villarreal,
Of that
Sevilla,
level. Of that
Chelsea,
level.
Atleti,
Don't chat.
United.
Look how the mighty have fallen.
Sevilla,
They're bragging about
Sevilla,
Europa League.
Sevilla, Chelsea,
They're
Atleti,
bragging-
Porto, Atleti,
Yeah.
Shakhtar. Yeah, Spurs don't fit in this.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
you
lot-
lot,
you're
you
not
lot
really
liars.
fit in this.
You lot are nasty.
You don't really fit in this.
You
don't
fit on
fit.
that list.
You don't
That
fit.
is the most naturalist
Yeah.
Spurs ever fit.
Nah, man.
You lot are trying to throw Chelsea and
Nah,
United
man.
Go in
among
conference-
Shakhtar
Conference
and
League,
Zenit.
Conference League will say what?
West Ham.
You lot are
Hey,
look,
Spurs.
who's that? Blue Moon M14 said I want Spurs to win. That's a City fan right there. It don't matter.
Oh, of course he wants it Blue Moon, bruh. Of course you want it Blue Moon. What do you,
Wait,
what
hold
do you
on.
expect?
Let's go into this. Wait, it's what?
What's that? So
Con-
who won the conference?
So
League?
it'll be Roma,
Yeah.
West Ham,
Is that Olympiacos?
Olympiacos,
Yep.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Ugh.
Spurs.
Wait,
That
wait,
makes
wait,
sense.
wait,
That
wait.
makes sense.
Why are you putting your name on there already? Don't do that.
What are you saying?
Don't
Am I
do
not
that.
winning?
Face front. Face front. Don't
Mate.
worry. Yeah, you.
You're playing on AstroTurf this week, you know.
Don't worry.
I don't want to
make
see.
sure- Don't
I don't
let
want to see.
Anthony dunk on
Listen,
you.
don't let Jed
Yeah.
Spence.
Do not let Anthony.
Do
dunk
not let
on you.
Jed Spence have a stinker
Hey,
because
hey,
your
he wants-
clip
he wants to turn
from
to
DR
Jed Spence.
Sports.
You leave Jed Spence out of this, yeah?
Your clip from DR Sports. Don't let him have a stink on Astro.
I don't remember the
Your clip from the DR Sports Cup. If Jed Spence has a stinker,
Oh, look at this.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing it
You,
straight.
do you know the clip I have for you? Mate, you forget my bookmarks. I have clips of you. Let Anthony finish you. You won't want to come back to Twitter. I promise you.
Hey, man.
European finest.
You remember that one you had one time? Was it the dude
Of
of
the
Mayo
voodoo man.
with
Yeah, I still.
with the glasses?
Oh man, that is funny.
Oh man.
What's it called? Mamo says congrats on Spurs winning the Bundesliga. First English team to win the trophy. Trophy drought is over.
That's a congrats. Spurs
That's my
on
champ of the
winning
week right there, baby. That's my actual champ.
Kane,
You know what? Let's
finally.
speak on it.
Oh,
Finally
we
got
are
trophy.
the champions. Oh, look, he's posted.
We are the champions, my friend.
He deserves a trophy.
Go on, Kane.
He deserves it.
Go on,
Deserves
Hazard.
the title. It's Harry motherfucking
Is
Kane.
it? Is it though?
It
Big
is.
game, big moments.
It
Is he there?
is.
I'm not too sure.
Shut up.
I'm gonna
Look
say.
at
I
his
wouldn't
tally
say
for
that.
this season,
Yeah.
and look what that means for that title.
Yeah.
Remember,
Kane played for Leicester and Spurs in the last 15 years and still won a league title before Arsenal in the last 20 years. Interesting. Arsenal can't catch a break at the moment, innit? Jeez. All right, that's all nice, Kane, but deliver me the World Cup. Deliver me the World Cup. It's all nice.
Why is it-
Bundesliga,
why is it-
we only
why is it on him alone to
Deliver me the World Cup, bro. Captain.
tell your gaffer Tuchel
Deliver
to
me
that-
the World
to
Cup.
deliver that.
Deliver me the World
Yeah?
Cup.
All this
This is
wing-back
all
nonsense.
nice. This is a formality. Deliver me the
Formality,
World
aye.
Cup, bro. Where was Kane in the
There was
Euro
a-
final?
There was a crazy tweet I saw.
Where
you
was
know.
Kane in the Euro final?
Hey, there was
Where was Kane?
There was a crazy tweet. I saw,
What?
you know. It said, yeah, Kane going Bundesliga to win his first title. It's like losing your virginity in a brothel.
Yeah.
That's actually
Man said it's true. Man said it's true.
It's actually true, bro. It's actually true.
No, I can't lie. That one tickled me. That is nasty
That's
work.
typical Fuad humor. That's
Fuad
Fuad humor, bro.
Fuad
Fuad humor to a T. Let's get into the viewers' questions.
Yeah, let's do a super chat quickly. It says,
man.
thoughts on Maino looking like Lukonga under Amorim.
Why are you not reading out that one, bruh?
I'm coming to that one.
Yeah, you're coming to that one.
I'm coming to that one.
Open up that super chat, bruh.
Gafe says Cams is the best.
Yay! My guy, bro, Gafe.
Who's this?
Gafe Quad.
I guarantee that's not even how you pronounce his name.
Quahud.
Where's he from? Have a guess where that name is from. What country?
I'm gonna say
See what your geography.
Egypt.
Man said
Egypt. Gaith Quahud. Let's see. Gaith Quahud.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a good guess, isn't it?
I'm gonna say.
Let us know where you're from.
Gaith.
Man.
Where is the name Gaith from? Where is the name
J
Gaith?
Rich says Somalia.
Nah.
Nah.
Where's the name Gaith
Gafe, where are you from?
from?
Gafe is giving Welsh.
It's Arabic.
That is, you know, that actually is.
Gafe is giving Welsh.
No,
but
it's
then
Arabic. It's Arabic.
But the Quaid. Is
Yeah,
he
the Quaid.
relative
It's
to
Arabic.
Quadri? Quaid?
God knows, man. God knows what's
Ooh.
going on with that side of the
The
phone.
country with the largest population of people named Gaith is Tunisia. Not bad. That was close. That was alright. That was a good guess
That's
for me.
like Egypt adjacent.
Yeah. That was a good guess.
fair.
Apparently,
Not bad,
Maddis
not
is
bad.
out for the rest of the season.
Don't do that.
Is
Don't
it?
do that.
Yeah, apparently so.
The scan was yesterday.
Alright, Maddis, get fit. I want to see you in the final. Get fit.
Ducking the fade.
Don't duck this. Is
Man,
it?
is this what man are saying? Duck in the fade. Over
Not
there?
looking promising.
You lot are despicable.
Oh, it's not looking promising. Get fit.
Hey, man.
Get fit.
Yeah.
Fit. I want everyone out there. Get fit. Ahmad is here. We're getting fit. Matters.
What the fuck is this?
Get fit.
What the fuck am I
I
doing?
want everyone here, bro. I want everyone here.
Man said,
Get
man
fit.
said we don't want any excuses.
I
the
don't
hell
want
out of here,
excuses
man.
because you know him gonna be, oh yeah, we didn't have Matters,
Yo,
we didn't have
Maddis-
Bergval,
Maddis is key for
we
us,
didn't have
man.
Matters, we didn't have Bergval.
Maddis is
No,
key.
I want everyone fit, Maze, bro. That's what I need. What Tottenham says. No. Anyway, let's move on to
Yeah. Have you got the questions up? Fuad, have you got the questions by any chance?
Nah.
Fuad, man. You're the questions guy.
Why am I the questions guy? Let me get them up 1 sec.
You're like the secretary, bro.
Shut up, man.
You're like the
Bro.
admin. He's an admin.
I'll bang your.
Oh, man.
Also, the chat can send in questions as
Yeah,
well.
let
If you
us
guys
know
didn't see it,
questions.
Send us some questions.
Actually, there's something that I wanted to quick shout out. Big up Brentford. Away from their win today, they're the only team in the Premier League to have 3 players on more than 10 goals in the Premier League.
Who got the other 10?
So,
So it's Wissa and Mboye.
Shade. The guy that got the brace
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
I remember when he made his debut in that. Was it for Everton? I'm sure he came through.
So
or
his name's
Sheffield
Sade.
United.
Ain't it
Sheffield
Sade?
United.
Is it Sade?
Where did he come through? Was
Say
it
what
Sheffield
you
United or
want.
Everton?
No, you're thinking of the other you.
Oh, I'm thinking about Sims.
Yeah, you're thinking of
I was
Sims.
going to
Yeah.
say, because he looked like one of the
Ellie
worst players I've
Sims.
ever seen, bro.
Yeah, he
And
dunked
it-
in
I remember
Chelsea.
one
He dunked in Chelsea. He got a win
Yeah.
against Chelsea at the bridge.
way.
Hey,
Okay,
where can I
I'm
find
mixing
this?
them up.
Speaking of quickly as well, though, whilst these questions get loaded up, I want to have a quick Yamal conversation
Hey!
because the performance we saw was otherworldly. It was mad. He's 100 for parents as well at the age of 17,
That's insane.
which is bonkers. But I was trying to have a honest conversation with people, and my perspective was, I feel like I've watched a lot of football in my life, and I believe when I look back at the tapes and when I watched the tapes at the time, I don't think Messi was this good at that age.
17.
Yeah. And people said it was a mad thing. But personally, I don't think... That's not to say that... But comparing of performances of what we're seeing, is that an unfair take?
I don't think it's an unfair take. I think he's the best 17-year-old that I've seen. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the tapes that some people be bringing of Messi. Messi's 18, he's 19. Some people are bringing when he did Ankara Messi. He was 19 years old. You know, I'm trying to say, like, his hat-trick against Real Madrid, he was 19 years old.
Yep.
Lamine Yamal was doing this on the biggest stage of them all at 16. And now he's 17. And he's doing this. Like, honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing to say. Now, do I ever think that anybody will be better than Messi? I don't think in my lifetime. 8 Ballon d'Ors, I can't see somebody getting more than that. Like, you have to be the most prolific goal scorer while also being the most prolific assister, while also being arguably the most talented, gifted player to ever play to tap to Messi. And win everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
Exactly.
So do I think he'll go on to be that? No. I don't. But as a 17-year-old, I haven't been this amazed with a young player ever. This guy is. This is not normal, bruv. This isn't normal. Like they're on course to win a treble. He won the Euros last year. He could, bro. Come on,
what we saying?
Come on,
It's
and he's a key figure in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's a bad thing for you to say. I think people are thinking about the end product, Messi, and thinking. I feel like it's blasphemous to say anyone's better than anything at Messi than Messi. But this is guy. It's ridiculous. Some people are bringing, as I said, people are bringing videos of Messi, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, are we just gonna act like Lamine Yamal ain't got like 9-10 games like this already? Like people are bringing Messi versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Lamine Yamal has like 10 games like that, bro. With all due respect. So
We said last week that Yamal's like dropped multiple L's on Mbappe's head.
he's 4-0.
Yeah, like
He's 4-0.
that's
Mate,
the level.
Mbappe, come get your money back, man.
when you back.
Come and get your rep back. Come and get your rep back.
So,
Our good friend has confirmed where he's from.
Tweet?
well, the tweet with the questions, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Our good friend has confirmed where he's from.
Where's he from?
He says it's Palestinian. You got it spot on, love, bro. Big.
Hey.
Yes. No, you didn't say Palestinian, to be fair.
I said Egyptian, but he gave me the
He
credit.
said you got it spot on.
We take
So-
it. We take those.
Adjacent to
Yeah.
Egypt.
We take those.
Fairs,
Big up,
fairs,
man.
fairs.
Big up.
Got across the Sinai.
Barto Short says I'm a City fan when I say we back Spurs for the UEL.
See?
That's just
Told you,
United hate, but I respect it.
They
Alliances are being formed.
They keep sorry to interrupt, but they keep putting like I'm seeing it there, like Rio doing it there. They keep trying to put like Due in like next to like Yamal. Like they need to stop it, man. He's not.
No, they're
with
just
Yamal.
the Neymar lovers, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the offspring.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Neymar's babies.
Yeah,
But
you see,
but
Lamine.
football has an obsession of creating rivalries. Though.
Mm.
You think about like every class. Like for so long with Mbappe, it was like, oh, Haaland, and obviously things veer their course. But as Yamal is the one that's emerging in that next court, they're gonna have to put someone close to him, and that's just do it at the moment.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's not a bad thing, but I get what you mean. Like, there's levels to it. Mamo says, Robbie's take early in the week on Europa League meaning less than this season because third place Champions League team was so poor. In the last 30 years, only 6 teams that come from the UCL have won it. Thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, I've got you. You're obviously in the competition, but
Who cares?
who cares, bro? All of a sudden,
Who actually fucking cares?
yeah, I'm saying all of a sudden, everybody cares about the winners
Hold
of
on.
the Europa League.
So did the Champions League mean less when there was no group stage and it was just a straight knockout competition? So should everybody who won, so all of those Madrid trophies that they brag about, should we just discount them because it was only knockout stages and only, one leg? Like, use your fucking brain. Formats change. Yeah, I know you want to do this rivalry thing, but hey, man, if all of a sudden the Champions League dropouts are annoyed that they're not in the Europa League,
Yeah.
you should be disgusted that
Yeah.
you're in this competition. Like, you went from the elite competition and you're coming out to the secondary one.
The worst thing is, the reason why they're not dropping down is because they're giving you more opportunity to qualify in this new
They're
one.
giving you 2 extra games.
The team that finished 24th have a chance of qualifying. If you didn't finish in the top 24, I'm sorry, you don't need to be in any competition.
Rest midweek.
Rest.
Yeah.
You
Watch
know
from
what I'm trying
home.
to say? It don't make
retire.
sense. All of a sudden, Man United and Spurs might get to the Champions League via
Guys are
Europa,
annoyed.
which every team has done in the history of the Europa League.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a big problem.
It's cool when they do it. It's problem when I do it.
Bro, Arsenal have had ample opportunities to win the Europa League. Why have they not done it?
And who do you think that's because of?
Olympiacos dumped them out.
And who do you think that's because of? And who do you think that's because
Oh, yeah,
of?
because you guys beat
lot
them in the
back
final.
then.
And who do you think that's because of?
Yeah,
Olympiacos
but you
back
don't
then.
drop down from the Champions League that year. though.
Didn't
Yeah, but-
Sporting Lisbon beat them the other year as well?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
Robbie, man, hey, you've
Right.
got Wednesday to focus on.
Face front.
I don't know why you're focusing on the Europa League. All of a sudden, Europa League's the most talked about competition. This is what happens
I
when
thought
you
it was
have prime time United. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I mean? I used to banter the theme song. Now all of a sudden they're playing it in the Champions
And
League and Villa
also,
playing.
why is
That was
everyone,
funny, by the way.
why is
You don't want to
everyone,
be us.
why is everyone obsessed? Why is everyone obsessed with strengthening the? I think it's not a high quality Europa League, but why is everybody obsessed with trying to strengthen the Europa League? The Europa League is what it is. It is the second tier European trophy.
Yep.
Why are we all of a sudden trying to make it some super strong? It's the second tier trophy. If you win it, you get to Champions League. Thank you very much. That's the incentive. That's it. Everyone trying to find ways of, oh yeah, but when we were in it, blah blah. First, can I tell you guys, Man United won it in the old format, and we're gonna win it in the new format. So
We did.
it doesn't matter. Do you get uncomfortable?
Man
It
said
really
we got
doesn't
the new
matter.
shape, we got the old
Yeah,
shape.
bro. Like all of this yappa.
They just, we got everything.
Put your European trophies on the table. If you can't do that, please stop talking.
It's like this little-
Yeah, please stop talking.
Looks for-
Wait, you've
for-
got some. You've
I
got
got
some.
two, bro.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
two. If it
Fam,
comes to
show
it.
yours.
I'm trying to go for a
Show
third.
your drip,
Go for a third.
Show your drip, exactly, bro.
All right, cool. Let me read some of these
He
up.
scored again.
Yeah, it's good again. And
he's
there's another
really-
banger.
Yo!
Yeah,
Hey.
there's another banger.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mayowa.
No, don't worry. We got something for Anthony. man.
Don't let him
We
link
got-
you
we
in the
got-
final.
We got something for Anthony, man.
Okay.
We got something
When
for
I see Malo Gusto's dreads on the floor, don't.
He ain't got dread.
Alright,
That's
cool.
racist.
Yo, yeah, Anthony.
Cool. Cool.
We might have an inside 10 role for you. Maybe preseason.
Nah, this is the funniest.
We're saying
thing.
what? We're saying what? This is the Saliba thing. Go out on loan.
Yeah, bruv, come find yourself, man. Yeah, interesting.
shameless.
I'm joking. Give us our 40 mil.
All right, cool.
40 mil.
I'm gonna pick some of these at random. Okay.
Give us that 40. I got turkey to buy, bruh.
Have you got the
Great.
tweet up?
No, yeah, I've got a few of them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
some of these out at random. So, G12 said, if you could strengthen your team with opposition players, which two would you pick? Big six only. I'm guessing by big six, we're talking traditional big six.
Okay, yeah, because that shit don't exist no more. And what, you could take two players from the traditional Big Six and strengthen your team? Ooh. What position?
Two players.
I need wingers.
I'm taking this. Oh no, that doesn't.
No, he's not traditional Big Six, mate. Sorry. I mean, wingers. I mean, are there any good wingers these days?
You can take two
know
players
what?
from the traditional Big Six.
So we're talking United, City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
You know what? Yeah, let me get a Bukayo Saka on the right wing.
At Spurs.
Yeah, in Tottenham Hotspur colours. Kissing the badge. And then on the left, that's a tough one because there ain't many good left wingers out there, bro. Maybe Marmouche. Yeah, give me
You're
Marmouche.
taking Bukayo Saka
Marmouche
over
and
Mo Salah?
Huh?
Mo Salah? Over Saka?
Let Mo Salah carrying his legacy over there, man. I want to break some hearts. Man, just sacking Spurs colours. Ooh! Sol Campbell opposite. Ooh! Hey, I would love that.
Yeah, that would
Oh,
never
mate.
happen, mate.
I get Saka tattooed on my chest.
I would say Haaland. I need a striker. I need
on
goals
the-
at my football club. Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna go Haaland. Oh, I do need a 10. Who's some 10s out here these days? No one's really rolling.
Maddison?
It's cold. Maddison, nah, you can't stay fit, mate. Nah. Cole is a good one. Or there's
Foden.
Yeah, he's got to buck up his ideas, mate.
I mean, you could take Palmer.
Yeah, probably Palmer for you lot.
Bring him
There's
back
Palmer,
to
but
United.
also I need a CM as well. Like, imagine Decker's next to Bruno. You know what I mean? Or Caicedo.
I agree with you. I'll definitely have to take Chelsea. Definitely have to take a Haaland, and I can't lie. Looking at it, with everything like laid out, most likely have to take a keeper.
Oh, yeah.
So probably I'll take Alisson.
Alisson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Haaland, and I'm going to take Haaland and I'll take Cole for our formation. I'll take Cole Palmer. Haaland and Cole Palmer.
It's a good question. Good
for our
question. Big you
formation,
up.
Yeah.
Am
I missing anybody? Yeah.
This is a good question. What position did you guys play, and when did you realize you wasn't going to be a pro footballer?
I've told this story a million times, bro.
Tell it
I've
again.
told this story a million. I will tell you guys exactly it, and I've told you guys know this story. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So, everybody, when you're young, you play in different positions. Obviously, you start striker, wing, blah blah blah. But when I say that I really started feeling myself, I would say in midfield, defensive midfield, clean up. You know, you're nice. Then you dribble. You can drive forward. You know what I mean? Whatever. Now, cool. Played semi-pro, was decent. And then there was two moments. I'm gonna tell you guys 2 moments. The first moment was the first alarm bell. Before I went to semi-pro, I played against Jody Morris. I've told you guys this. Jody Morris, he's retired. You guys know Jody Morris, obviously. John Terry's boy and Chelsea player. I played against Jody Morris, and the ball was in the air. So basically, my team, my manager, he knows a lot of ex-pros. So he got ex-pro team to play against our team. So because we're all like aspiring to try to be pros or whatever. I'm playing against him. He's having a good game. I'm thinking, okay, he's retired and he's doing this. This is a bit scary. Then a goal kick came. A goal kick. All the way in the air. Yeah. And he just looks at me while the ball's in the air. Quickly just pins me. So I'm pinned now. The ball comes in the air. He just first touch, flick to his teammate, steps back like boom. And then the teammate just passes it back to him. And I'm just completely out of the game. So at that moment, I was like, I've never seen someone do this.
Very good.
Bro,
That's suspicious.
yeah, I was like,
That's suspicious.
I was like, that
That's
was
suspicious.
I
Bro,
haven't
like,
seen this move before.
that was like, bro,
but it's a discovery.
bro, I've never seen. You seen that moment? It's two man. You go for the headers, and
Yeah.
he just pinned me. One flick, step back, receive the ball, knocks it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. Okay, that's another level. Then I go and play. Then I go Sempro. I'm thinking, I play against this ex-Norwich. I need to find him because still I don't know his name. Ex-Norwich player, absolute baller. Yeah, balling. My team were losing. We're losing like 3-0. We were getting scored so much. He started coaching me on the pitch because he was older. I was 17, bro. He started saying, he was whispering to me, "Go receive it. Go receive it." I'm thinking, the opposition.
What position were you playing at?
I was playing DM at that game. The opposition is telling me,
That's a mockery.
go and receive it.
Yeah.
He's like, when the ball's coming, he's like, turn out. So people probably thinking, I turned out well. He let me turn out. He let me turn out, bro. And this was just an ex-Norwich player.
Yeah.
So when I was like, okay, these are the levels.
I don't
Yeah,
even think mine was
GGs,
like
bruv,
playing on the pitch. Like there was a moment. I think mine was just like lifestyle. I think like I remember.
If not for my feet,
Wasn't
I'd have been playing
do you
along
know what
Van
it was?
Dijk.
I remember it was like 19. I had writ off my motorbike, but motorbike landed on my
That
foot.
kills
So
me that he used to ride around.
yeah, I used to ride motorbikes, crazy. But the motorbike landed on my foot, which meant obviously multiple metatarsals. Then, bro, you got a broken foot for what, 6 months? I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, cool. I guess football's written off now.
That's done.
Then you just start picking up smoking habits. You start going
Incredible.
out. It's like, yo, you know what? Gal are interesting, you know.
This guy's done.
And then it's just
guy's done.
one thing leads to another. Your football's an afterthought. Then I'm just playing it for fun on Saturdays, like combined counties, and bro, then it's just working fucking football on the weekends, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's funny. I think mine's somewhat similar to you, but it's like, you know, when you're seeing people display mad tech,
Yeah.
mad tech, and I was like, yeah, this isn't. When you realize that your attributes are more like knowledge and physical, and you're seeing technical ability, I was like, yeah. But I think one of the ones where it's alarming was similar to you. I think I was playing this striker, like semi-pro and whatnot. And you know when they do the old school, let them know you're there. It ran across me, flaring elbow, bang, and I said, yeah, like this is a bit mad. This is a bit.
Hey, look, that's your highlight.
disease.
Yeah, man. Listen, Martin Tyler commented on my game. That's all I can say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everyone can say that.
Make sure you smash the like buttons whilst we're here. Next question. Let's see.
Yeah, get the likes up, people. Get the likes up, man.
This one was interesting. Best 10 players who have not fulfilled their potential.
Oh, that could be an episode in itself.
I know, but let's maybe just go like 3 off the top of your head of players that you fulfilled
What
potential.
you think about
Best
that?
players that
Balotelli's
haven't
high for
fulfilled their
me.
potential. I mean, yeah, you could put Balotelli in there.
I put Hazard in that.
I think.
Who's the chat? Put it.
If I'm
Chat.
being
Offer
honest,
it yours
I think,
as well.
I think the one that comes to my mind straight away is Mario Götze. Was a wonder kid coming out of Germany. Scored the World Cup. When he scored that World Cup winning goal,
Yeah.
he was meant to be the next guy up. Bro.
Yeah.
Like all of those German guys were kind of on their way out. Schweinsteiger, Lahm,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was meant to be the new age face of Nike. I remember they were making him and everything. And bro, man's like,
You got
PSV,
Balotelli,
Frankfurt.
you got Pato,
So
you
we
got
said Adriano. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Adriano, you got Pato, you got Balotelli. I think
Ravel Morrison.
I would say it's a good
popping
shot
up.
as well.
I think one Robinho.
Robinho, that's a good
Bro
one.
was touted as the next Pele.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when he was coming out, you know, people forget he came out same time as Messi.
Yeah,
And it
Bro,
was
they used to
one
be
is the next
Ronaldo,
Pele,
Messi.
one is the
Yeah.
next Maradona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One surpassed
Yeah.
Maradona.
Yeah.
The other one, hey, he's
One
in
of
jail.
my favorite
James
videos on
Rodriguez
YouTube
has
is
been
an old
dropped in.
school YouTube video. It's CR7 versus Ronaldo versus
Oh,
Robinho versus
the
Messi.
best.
Yeah.
Ah, it was
The
so good,
best
bro. You know
video,
what I'm saying?
bro. Oh.
You know what? There's.
There's a lot of Nasri being mentioned.
Someone said
Nasri.
Odegaard.
Do you think? Yeah. It depends on what you guys see as not fulfilling potential, because obviously it depends on the ceiling that you think that person had.
I think
But
if
for
they-
example, I think Pogba didn't fulfill his potential. I think it wasted away. At Man
He's
United.
played at such
He
a
wa-
high
so-
level.
Played at such a high level.
Yeah.
But Pogba, look at his talent. Like, we should be talking about one of the greatest midfielders ever.
I still think he's up there though in terms of ability and still what he's done. But I think I get what you're saying. That one is
That's
maybe,
how high you
that
see
for
him.
me is like maximizing.
Maximizing.
Potential.
Okay,
I think
fair play.
that's a different conversation.
So that's like the Hazard Hazard and
Yeah,
Neymar
but I
and
think
that sort
like
of
not
stuff.
fulfilling your potential is like you didn't even get off the ground.
Oh, okay.
You know them ones, like,
yeah.
But I think Ballo's high in that, man.
Yeah.
Ballo gave us like a couple years. One year,
think Ballo's
half
high.
a season
Ballo's
at
high.
at
I can't
Milan.
lie.
He had the
something that
Euros,
reminds-
remember,
yeah.
where he was absolutely monstrous.
But that's what I was
Ballo's
gonna say. Something that reminded me about is that I watched the Spain versus Italy
game.
final again. Balotelli in that first half, like, bro, he was
Unstoppable,
outstanding,
innit?
but, like,
Unplayable.
and I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if he did like lock in. You know what I mean? Even though he did have some little moments, but I think that's
spells.
that's a big one. Ben Arfa, I think, is a big one as well. Do you know who's a massive one? For me, again, another one where I think we should be talking about him as one of the best midfielders of the generation is Abu Diaby. And that's because of his injuries. But Abu Diaby, bro, he was different. His feet, his height, his strength, he was a baller, bro.
Bojan.
I don't know about Bojan.
Never
you
even
know.
got off the ground. And had, scored stupid numbers in the academy.
1,000 goals, apparently.
Was coming through.
but
Like
you know
he
what's
was going to
funny?
be the final. Once Villa goes, that's going to be the
funny
final
thing
missing
though
link.
is the way it worked out was so. I remember there was this graphic thing, and it was like he scored all those goals, but he was always like on the it was the main, and then he was always like there. Do you get what I'm coming from? Like they had that quartet, and then it was always him.
Yeah.
So no, that's a good question. Quickly one here: who will have the better career? Wirtz, Musiala, Pedri, or Bellingham?
Wirtz, Musiala, Pedri, or Bellingham?
Who will have the better career?
I think Pedri will be one.
I think Pedri because I think Spain are going to keep
He's
winning.
basically going to be Yamal's running mate his entire career. And I'm like,
Yeah, good
just off the residuals off of that, you're going to have an incredible
It's not just
career.
residuals though. He's gonna have
Yeah,
to put his
and
work
he's
in.
gonna be he's just
gonna
running
be-
mate.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, you're gonna eat regardless, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, so I think he's one because you have to take international into account.
Fair.
That's the thing for me.
It's England. Are we ever going to win? That's the thing. So that's
I've
why I
always
might
said
hold
if they
back.
do, I put Bellingham 2, and then I put
Real Madrid are going to keep winning.
Well,
so
the,
Real Madrid.
The reason why I'm unsure how this
Wirtz
goes is because I
move,
don't
next
know where
move
the
makes
next
a big
two. I don't know where the other
difference
two
as well.
go because Germany could revive. They're both running mates.
Musiala will have a great career because he's going to win like 10 Bundesligas and
Yeah, but
he
what I'm
could
saying
win
is them two could restore the feeling for Germany, but they could go to Madrid. They could go somewhere else. So I don't know how that then pans out. Like imagine if they go
yeah,
and
but then
stop
that'll be
Barcelona's
you're walking
dynasty.
into Jude's team, bro.
yeah.
And then what if Jude?
You're the little bro walking into my team.
That's a good question though. But then are we also talking about individual honours? Because will Pedri ever win a major individual honour? I think those three have more potential to win an individual honour because they get more goals and assists than a Pedri.
Let me
So
not know.
does that-
Where the
does
Ballon
that
d'Ors
count?
go in? Like Pedri can do a Rodri.
I hope so. But I'm just saying you would expect the guys that put numbers down to be more likely to
Yeah.
get the individual big trophies.
I think
No,
if we're
Harry.
talking right now, I'll go Pedri, Jude, Musiala, Wirtz. But then if Wirtz goes to Man City in the summer, it
Yeah.
changes the conversation again. So
Only-
On that
only
point-
one more year with Pep,
On that
1, 2
point,
more years.
because very good list. The talks at the moment is that they're going after Morgan Gibbs White. Do you think that's an oversight?
No, Wirtz is going to Bayern. You
well,
know
no,
that, right?
his family want him to go Bayern.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Apparently,
go
he
Bayern.
wants to go City.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
You're
obviously,
going
see, I look
Bayern,
at
bro.
Gibbs White.
You're going Bayern, bro.
You know, you want him
Nah,
to go
you're
Bayern. That's
going
what it
Bayern,
is. Bro, I can't lie to you. I don't know, man. I think the Bayern move will always be there. Go City, man.
Bayern move, I don't think it'll always be there, though.
Bayern will always be there, bro. As long as you're one of the best German players in the world, Bayern Munich will always want you. I think they always want that. I think if you go City, you can literally take over the keys from De Bruyne. People have been
Yeah.
talking about Foden all these years, just
Yeah,
coming,
yeah.
swooping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's set up for him.
Fez.
And I think as well, if you go Bayern, there's gonna be that whole conversation of the first season. Who's the main man, Musiala or Wirtz?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be playing out of position on the left? Because they're both tens.
Yeah.
And then you've got Olise obviously on the right. But hey, man, it's gonna be some conversation. So
Another-
I think for your own legacy, for your own kind of career,
Yeah.
I think that's actually one of the questions someone sent as well. Who is the ideal replacement for KDB? And I think Wirtz is almost like the lock-in answer in my opinion.
I would
I'd
say
say
so.
so as well.
But I do like the Gibbs White signing because it just adds depth in quality. I just hope he doesn't become a Calvin Phillips, where once he makes that big move, now all of a sudden he's seen as, but he's not the same level. So I'm going to give him Carabao minutes when in actual fact I think he could be, a potential upgrade on Kovacic.
Johan puts a comment here. If Wirtz, Haaland, Mamouche. That's
Wirtz,
spooky.
Haaland, Marmouche. Yeah,
Some
Marmouche
shooters
playing
up
on the
in there.
right these days
That's
is a
spooky.
bit funny as well. But
That's spooky.
Foden, Marmouche, Wirtz with Haaland in front.
And then
That's
you
how
get a
I'm looking at
Rodri that's fit again.
And then you got Nicolas Gonzalez next to him.
Yo. and Pep's back with the love of his life again.
No matter, because there's gonna be Cunha, Mbeumo, Liam Delap.
Who?
Cunha, Mbeumo, Liam Delap.
Where's Turkey?
We'll talk to. Yeah, but I want Turkey, but you know this club, we don't like that type of flavors. Like,
Hey, you know what's crazy?
bring me
I saw,
Turkey, bro.
I saw a report this morning of I think it was Liverpool were in the driving seat for Turkey,
Hey,
and then the nearest competitors are Tottenham Hotspurs. I went,
hey.
who, me?
Nah.
Me? I said, don't tease me.
Don't tease me, it's funny.
Don't tease
Nah,
me.
man, don't do
Hey.
that, bro.
Let me do this last one here. It says, will there be a face-up between Field and Cams if Spurs and United?
Oh, we're
reach
doing
the
something for
Europa
that. Don't
Oh,
worry.
absolutely.
Oh,
There's
we
gonna
do
be
a face-off now?
There's probably gonna be
Can we do
like,
a
there's gonna be
handshake now?
many stuff. There's gonna be, we can
Prom-
shake.
promo-
Listen,
There's
he
gonna
needs to
be a-
be there. He needs to
No,
be
no,
there.
He said he's gonna be there.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be
You're
there.
gonna be
After
there.
the second leg,
Shake
we'll
hand,
talk.
man.
After
After
the
the
second
second
No,
leg,
but if you're gonna be there, shake his
I will
hand.
be there.
Second
I will
leg.
be there. Don't worry.
I'll wait
I'm gonna
for
put
it.
him through the table before the final.
Yeah.
And then after
we'll
the final,
see.
I'm gonna put him through a wall.
We'll see. Listen, do you
Say
know what
no
I'm gonna do? Before I'm gonna pop out with my dad, like Chris Eubank, bro. Like Chris Eubank, I'm gonna pop out my dad for this fight with Fuad. Trust
You got
me,
pop
bro.
up with yours as well.
Right.
Nigel Ben.
I bring my dad, you bring your dad, bro. I bring my dad, you bring your dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pop out my dad.
Where are you?
No, but you know on the sly, his thing would be the Eubank thing.
Yeah.
Yours would be the Eubank one.
Yeah.
Yours would be that your bag.
Hey.
Hey,
fuck
hey, I love this podcast.
Listen,
bro.
mate. Listen. Hey, listen.
I love this podcast.
Papa Fuad. Papa Fuad. Listen, mate. We all want you there.
Yeah, we all
want you there, all right? Listen, it's all about respect. It's about father-son bond. We want you there. Papa
Mate,
Fuad.
hey,
If you're
cut the
watching,
fucking cameras.
I want you there. In Bilbao.
what's-
You meet me, all right?
What's your version of like Rastafari? What would he say?
What are you? What are you? Neil. Rastafari, look him up. Look him up.
Bossa! My fight here! Bossa!
Again.
Hey,
What's your
My fight here!
Can you duff with
Hey, no.
Hey, listen,
That's gonna be a serious face-off.
champs and duds,
Papa
man.
Fuad, be there.
Hey.
Champs and duds.
Hey, champs, Harry Kane, of course. First ever career title, man.
Yeah,
What a champ.
I give it to him, man. I'll give a champ to. I don't know, midweek. I'll give a champ to Yamal. I think that performance was just. It was a very much like a his watch is actually real. So I'll give him a champ.
Give United a champ.
Sorry, Arda Güler. I'll give Arda Güler
Oh,
a
what
champ
goal,
as well.
innit? Yeah, it was a
Just a
banger.
bang of a goal as well.
A banger. I'm giving Man United a champ. But I'll get in for an emphatic win away from home at the people that will be holding the tournament final. You know what I mean? At their ground. So I'll give that. And you know what?
You've done this before.
You know what? I'm gonna give Anthony a champ. Scores in the Europa Conference League and scores a goal like that. 11 goals and assists since he's joined the club. I'll give him his respect. You know what I'm saying? Run that bill up. Run that bill up.
Duds.
You know who's a dud?
Arsenal.
No, wait. Do you know who's a dud? Minter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, what was that celebration about? One second he was saying,
respect.
"Hey, respect." Then next second he was saying, "This,
the
like,
badge.
I didn't want to leave, or I don't know." And then next second he's trying to kiss the badge in their
So,
face.
I think-
I'm like, "Yo, you're some confused you."
What happened?
Welbeck was pushing him. Dunk was pushing him. Everyone's just like, "Bro, go away."
I think what happened was, I feel really bad for him because I think he forgot what happened. I think he thought he was on loan, and then he realized, no, these guys sold him.
Sold your ass, bro.
So like, I can celebrate. I no longer have any affinity to
Bro,
this club.
man, try to kiss the badge. Let me tell you something, Minter. They don't even know who you are, bro. They don't even know who you are, bro. You didn't need to do all of that, bro.
They was wondering, hey, how did we get 30 mil for him?
Yeah, they're like, is that Obafemi Martins?
I'm crying.
They're like, is that Amiobi? What's he? Is that Shola? Or is that Sammy? You know what I mean? They're trying to look like, yeah, is that Luwa?
Luwa.
They still think
That's
it's,
too
what's my
funny.
man? Is that Espria? Is that Espria? Man, Minter, wait, bro, they don't know you, bro. What are you apologizing for, bro?
I've got a dud for Luton Town.
Oh,
Only the fourth team ever to get back-to-back relegations.
After
from
back-to-back promotions.
it's insane, bro.
I said
Back
factory
where you
reset.
belong.
Factory reset. I've also got not a dud, it's a harsh one, but there's a guy from Mayor Ward that if he had scored they would have probably been in playoff contention. He missed. Burnley went on to win the game, so they didn't make it to the playoffs.
Go on.
I've got a champ for Lampard as
I was
well.
about to say, that's a good one.
Champ, well, he took them
What's he done?
He took them to the playoffs.
Bro, he picked them
he
up
went
at
on
like
a
15th
mad run.
and then got them to the playoffs.
Mad run.
Cute.
Got them to the playoffs.
Man.
Come Prem.
But he might be your next manager.
And you know what?
I know he's gonna do. He's gonna get promoted and then stay down.
But
and then
Frank. We take Frank.
He's a playoff specialist, man.
Joshua's got a good one. And I'm gonna let you, man. Basketball, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like
Westbrook.
Facts, Russ. A dud is
told them
James Harden.
They're gonna have to find a new scapegoat this year.
A dud is James Harden,
Yeah,
bro.
B.
How many times are you gonna do this in the big moments, man? Choker,
Harden
man.
will always
Game
get you
7.
to the playoffs. After that,
Yeah,
you're
it's
wrong.
in God's hands.
Real talk.
yeah, man.
Listen, there's one more champ or champs that we've forgotten about.
Scotty McTominay.
Please come with a round of applause
He's doing his thing. Yeah.
for SDSFC.
Hey,
Oh,
we back in the wins column, baby. Yeah, you see, he wants to do our scriptures when we lose, but he didn't want to bring it up this week after we won.
I wasn't about.
My guy,
Cool, man. Hey.
Well done for
once.
once.
Switch up some things, man.
Please, United on Monday. Deliver. I'm gonna be at a party, but I will be checking the results. I will be
Gringo.
checking for the goal. I will
Angry
be there
Gringo.
watching. Please
We're
deliver.
gonna link Monday.
Listen,
Deliver.
like, share, subscribe. We'll be back
I'm actually off to
very,
dinner now.
very soon.
I hope you guys
Listen.
don't be eating no food that's, food poisoning.
What's
No.
Be
What you
careful.
saying? Lasagna gate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
be careful.
No.
Ginger's a slimy customer, trust me.
We cordoned off the kitchen.
Yeah?
This way. It's only SDSFC.
But
in
you know the
restaurant.
chef though.
We know the chef on a first name basis. You know what I mean?
Cool. Fair enough. Does the chef have a price?
Hey, talk
'Cause
soon. Talk off
You know that baller league money is long. They might be doing anything to get you. Get me? Listen, like, share, subscribe. We'll be back next week. Peace.
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.